Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and I have let the gas get away from me again. Somehow I've left it 7 days, so I've got behind. Next gas video after this will be much shorter gap between this and that. And gas is genuinely approachable Sudoku. If you are new to our videos and the world of variant Sudoku, and you're wondering who comes up with all these rules and how can you possibly get your head around the variant of Sudoku that we tried, this is the video. This is the one where you should have a go at the puzzles in the first few links under the video and try them out, and you will find that these are genuinely approachable. That's the point of the name. GAS stands for Genuinely Approachable Sudoku. These appear first on the Discord server in the Daily Puzzle channel, and they are created by Clover, Sam Kappelman-Lyons and Philip Newman, who are now respected the world over as genii in the creation of these. So we'll go through those. Well, what I'll do is I'll go through the rules of them in a moment. Did get a complaint about this. Why don't I do the rules and then the puzzle? Well, I've just got used to it. I think a lot of people know what the rules are, so they don't want to have to skip over the rules each time in watching the video. So they just want to see the puzzle solving. That's the main reason behind that, although it does also help me get in competition mode, and we do have a world championship coming up next month, which is interesting. So anyway, I do have a few things to mention. On the channel on Monday, we did a live stream of a number of puzzles from our 500k app that we were solving. I didn't think the solving went particularly well, but the stream was quite popular. Maybe those two facts are connected. So you can watch the video of that still. You can't interact with it anymore live, obviously, but we will be doing another one of those at some point. That's, I think, almost a guarantee. And what else is going on? We've still got 6 days left on the linked Sudoku challenge on Patreon. We've got new Patreon content coming up next month from the Skunkworks collective, who are enormous. I hadn't realized how many constructors were involved. Fantastic stuff going on there. We've got all our apps, and I am linking by virtue of a link that goes to our website page, which lists all the apps now. So if you want to find the apps, just look for the one line in the description field that mentions the apps, and that will take you, the URL there will take you to another click through for each of the apps, starting with our CTC app, where you can get the 500k puzzles for free, Prasanna's 7 puzzles on each of the app themes for free. Basically, you can try a lot out for free there, or you can even contribute and buy Domino Sudoku. So those things all going on. Merchandise is available in both areas as well, and just check out the links under the video. So the first links, each of these puzzles has 2 links, one to solve it in our software via tinyurl, the other to solve it in fpuzzles in case you can't use tinyurl. And what we had, and I'm going to read out what they say on the Discord server. Now, I'm not reading out the bits about guessing the types of puzzles, which at this stage in the month was being done based on the letter of the alphabet. So we're going to have a K, L, M, N, and O Sudoku today, I assume. So Clover says, today's gas is a killer Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Also, digits in a cage may not repeat and must sum to the indicated value. Then there are times within which, if you solve the puzzle, you get 1 or 2 party hats depending on speed, and all other servers will earn a keen coll. I think I may have cut something off that. Sorry, I haven't got that full dinosaur name. Right, then we go on to August the 12th, which is by Sam. Today is a perfect day to post a Lockout Lines puzzle because Riff Clowns reminded us that it's actually the first anniversary of the first Lockout Lines puzzle being posted. Now, Lockout Lines. In this puzzle, normal Sudoku rules apply, and if 2 diamonds are directly connected by a line, then the numbers in the diamonds must differ by at least 4, and the numbers on the line must not be between the numbers in the diamonds. Now, I think this is a complicated rule set. I'm quite surprised also that Sam can continue to make gas puzzles out of it, because I've found them difficult in the past. But Those two rules, very different rules, but very important. And the dinosaur here is a locked out Leyangosaurus. Now, the next day's was a fillet puzzle, the only one we'll do today. Ooh, lots of interesting geometry shapes in here. I know I have a reputation for being everyone's favourite gentlest setter. Not true, friends. But I have to admit, sometimes I have a mean streak and don't want to give out any hats. So today's variant's a bit obscure and no one guessed it correctly. All the cowboy hats belong to me. Oh, sorry, that is about the guessing. Anyway, today's guess is a mean doku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in cells separated by a green square have an arithmetic mean of 5. I think that's going to translate as in they add up to 10. Digits in cells separated by a blue circle have an arithmetic mean less than 5. Okay, so they add up to less than 10. Digits in cells separated by a pink rectangle have an arithmetic mean greater than 5. Well, that's not that complicated in the end, although I don't know quite why we had to do this via means. But anyway, all other solvers will receive a meaningful Morinosaurus. Then the puzzle that was posted on the Discord server on my birthday from Clover. Today's guess is a non-consecutive Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Also, digits that are orthogonally adjacent to each other may not be consecutive. For instance, 5 and 6 may never share an edge anywhere in the puzzle. All other solvers will earn a nice Nothronicus. Yeah, okay, so this works by negative constraint throughout. I quite like those. Then on the final day of this set, Sam has said normal Sudoku rules apply. Numbers placed in grey circles must be odd. It's odd Sudoku, which brings us to the O. So those are the 5 puzzles. I am going to try and reset my clock each time so I know my speed and solve them as fast as I can, and hopefully you can learn from the process. We'll see. Let's get cracking. So that's a 9-7 pair. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So everything else in the row is 5, 6 or 8. Okay. This can't be 2, 4 because of the 1, 2, 3, 4 up there. So that's 1, 5. Those are now 2, 3, 4. That's a 1. This can't be 5, 8 or 4, 9. It's 6, 7. That's an 8, 9 pair. This is 1, 2, 3, 5. So we get a 4 up here. 8, 9 there. That could still be 5, 9. So I can't take a chance on putting 8, 6 in. Oh, this is 1, 2, 3, 5. So we get a 5 and a 1, 2, 3. We've got a 9, 8 further down the column. That's got to be a 4 to be in the 10 cage. 6 and 7 there. I'm actually going to look at those. That makes this a 3, 5. And this probably only has one option, 1, 8. Now, this is a 1, 2, 3 set. This has to be 5, 1. We know the order now. That places the 1 in the 10 cage. That's a 5. There's a 1 there. Just had a thought that I'll tell you at the end. 8, 6, 4, 2. That becomes 3. That's 1. That's 2. This is a 9, 7 pair. That sorts out 8 and 9. That takes us back to 8 and 6. 2, 4 is looking at that cell, so that's a 3. Now, this isn't 2, 5 or 3, 4, so it's 1, 6. This isn't 2, 5, so it's 3, 4. The 1, 6 fixes that pair. Something's gone wrong. Well, I've written a 6 instead of a 5. That's what's gone wrong. 7 there, that's all right. We get a 5 here. That fixes 3, 5. We get a 2 there. 1, 3. 3, 5, 1, 8. We've got a 4, 9 pair to put in somewhere here. That's a 6, 7 pair. That can't resolve. That's a 3, 5. 6, 7, 3, 5. 9 and 7 resolve there. 9 and 8 up here. That's 2 or 4. That's a 2, 6 pair though, so that's resolving it all. This is going very fast now. 8, 2, 6. That's a 9, 7 pair. Now, everything here must be resolved by this 6. That's a 2, 4 pair. So it does 9 and 4. It does 2 and 3. The 9 and 7 has been done before. That does 7 and 6. Right, now 6 and 8. In they go. This can't be 1, 8, 5, 4, or 3, 6. It's 2, 7. 7, 6, 9, 6, 8 pair, 4, 5 in that one, and a 3 there. Now everything else, I guess, is going to just resolve by what's looking at it. 5, 4, oh no, I can't do that. 2, 6 yet. 6, 8. So I'm going to have to use the central box rather than just fill it in at the end. 3, 4, 6. I've just mistyped both those numbers beautifully. Right, so this is a naked 8. It sees all the other digits, and that's the sort of thing that's going to help. That is a naked 2 in the same sort of way. That's not. Okay, 5 and 9 I can do there. 8, 5, 9, 2. We've got a 3 there, 4 there, 1, 6, and 7 to place. That's a 6. That's going to finally fix my 1, 6k pair. 2, 7, just 2 digits to do. 6 and 2. So there we go. Oh, 1 second under 4 minutes for that. I doubt that 4 minutes is the cutoff time for 2 hats, but still nice to get in under a bar of any sort. Now the thing I was thinking is, I really struggled with the solving in the 500k live stream, and that's part, I don't know, it felt like a different environment. Here I can talk and solve at the same time because I'm used to it, but there with Simon also talking occasionally, it was very different. Strange. Anyway, back on form. So let's try this one. This is going to be, hang on a sec, I might just pause for a moment. Right, sorry, just dealing with a couple of things there now. We're going to do lockout lines next, and I'm going to restart the clock. So I'm just going to remind you and myself of the rules. The numbers in connected diamonds have to be at least 4 apart, and the numbers in between are locked out from being between those. Okay, so let's go. Let's do some regular Sudoku with an 8 there. Then we get a 9. Oh, that is a 9. So, I'm trying to avoid the lockout lines bit. It's pathetic, isn't it? Oh, there's a 4 in one of these places. I don't know what that means. If it was there, that would have to be a 5, I think. 1, 3, 6, 9, 4, 7. So we've got 2, 5, and 8 here. Now, what's going to be 2 can't be on the line. 6 has to be 4 away from 2. Because it can't be 1. Right, so 2's there. 1, 3, 6, 9, 2. So the numbers locked out are 1, 7, 8, or 9. So 8 there, 7 there. Right, so just actually understanding the rules really does help. 8, 9, 2, 4, 7. This is locked out of 2 and 7. So it's 1 or 8, but we've got an 8 looking, oh, we've got an 8 in the box. 2, 1, 7, 9, 4, 8. So 3, 5, and 6, we can place those in the box. 7, 5, 3, 9, 6. 2, 1, 7, 6, 4, 9, 3, 5, 8. Oh no, look, 2 and 4 are here. Well, we must be able to know the order. If that was a 2, 4 wouldn't be locked out, so that's a 4. Now these have to be from 1, 2, 3, and 9. So they're 1, 2, 3. So I am finally getting familiar again with these rules and how they operate. This is the trouble with lockout lines for me. I don't think it can ever be really simple because you have to think quite hard in a quite non-Sudoku way about what it means for every cell. I do anyway. Now 6, 9, 5, 2, 3. We need an 8 in that column. That's naked 4. Then there's a 1, 7 pair here. 2, 5, and 3. That's a naked 5. 2 and 3. Now this has to be 4 away from 7 and 8. So it's 3 or 1. If it was 1, that would be a 9, and only 8 and 9 would be locked out, which isn't enough. So that's a 3. Now the locked out numbers here are from 1, 2, 8, and 9. They must be 1, 8, and 9. So we get 5 there, 6 there, that's not a 9, that's not an 8. This number is from 1, 2 and 9 as well, so it's 1 or 9. I don't know the answer. Oh, that can't be 8, so that's a 1, 9 pair. In fact, that's 8. 1, 9 pair here, 8, 3, 6. The rest, I mean, we've kind of done the lockout line stuff, so the rest is just genuine Sudoku. There is a naked 7. Right, so that is quite helpful in the row. 2, 4, 5 up here. That makes that a 3. 3 and 5. We've got what? 1, 9 and 6 left. That's not so helpful. Oh no, I've written the wrong possibilities there. I was trying to type 2 and 5. Let's look across the middle. 6, 5, 3, 8. That's 2 or 9, which is a triple. So that's got to be a 4. That does fix this triple that I wanted fixed up there. Good. Got a 1, 8 pair here that I can't resolve. These are from 2, 3, 9. Don't know what to do with those. Oh, I'm going to have to come down the columns again. Right, down the final column. 5, 4, 8, 3, 9. 6 has to be here. So that's 1 or 9. Then we've got 1, 2 and 7 in that final column. Ah, that's going to have to be 2 because of the 1, 9 pair. And that's going to have to be 7. Right, that was helpful. 8, 6, 7, 1, 9 pair in this column as well. 5 and 4. Now I'm going to have to disambiguate all these pairs and everything that I've got going on. What am I missing here? Oh, 6 is looking at that cell. So then 9 is looking at that one. 3 is now looking there. Yes, okay. So that is going to have unwound almost everything. Yeah, here we go. 5, 4, and even these 1, 9 pairs are done. And that's the answer. Just over 5 minutes that time. Again, in the lockout lines, I'd be very surprised if that meant I'd missed 2 hats. So I'm expecting the points for that one. Now, meanie, miny, and mo. The way I'm looking at this, and maybe this will hurt me, is that the green cells add up to 10, or the cells on a green. The cells on a blue add up to less than 10, and the cells on a pink add up to more than 10. That must be what these rules mean. And that is how I'm going to treat it, and let's get cracking on that. So that has to be a 9. This then has to be an 8. And I bet this is going to carry on up here. That has to be a 7. Oh no, hang on, that could be a 9. So it didn't carry on all the way. No, I was just wondering if... Okay, it's less good here, but these blues up here are helpful. They have to be less than 10, so that's a 1, that's a 2, this is 1 or 3. Sorry, I was wondering if ordinary Sudoku was going to get me the digits in the central box, but it didn't. Now, these add up to 10. They can't have a 9, 7 or 6 in, they're an 8, 2. These can't have 1, 3 or 4, they're an 8, 2. These can't have a 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, 5. That is 4, 8 or 9. This is 6, 2 or 1. That's not actually the right way to go about this. 9, 7, 2, 8. I don't know what to do with that. I'm trying to find some Sudoku that's going to do something helpful. 9 is in one of those 2 cells. 3 and 9 would be too many, wouldn't it? Yeah, they're looking for a low, so that's good. Okay, so 9 had to go there in this box. Then we've got a 1 here, naked. 6 and 7 here, but that can't be 7 by the rule. Okay, so that is either 1 or 3. Now, 7 plus something big enough. 7, 2, 8, 6, 5, 1 is there by Sudoku in the box. That is 3 or 9. Now this can't be a 3, so that's 4 or 9. 6, 3, 5, 7, 4. I'm really just falling apart here. 8, 2, 6, 3, 4. I mean, I can do quite a bit of pencil marking, but it's not very helpful stuff. 1, 4, 7, 9, 2. That can't be 3. I've got to keep using these. So that is more than 5. So it's 8 or 9. This is less than 5. So it's 1 or 2. That's 1 or 9 by Sudoku. I bet this is going to make a chocolate teapot. No, it's not. 6, 3, 5, 7, 4, 1, 2. That's 8 or 9. Oh, that's interesting. So that sorts out this pair, surprisingly. But happily, that's become a 4. This is 3 and that's 9. I think this is right. I have to say, my confidence is a bit shaken on this puzzle. Now this has to be, just has to be 2, no, 3 or more. It can't be 2, which is slightly interesting. That means 2 in this row is actually there. And that's an 8. That was quite helpful. So we get an 8 there. This one has to be quite small. No, 4 or 7 both work. 9, 2, 8, 3, 1. So I'd like to know what this is. Yes, I do. That can't be 4 anymore. So 9, I think I'm sort of finishing off now. 3, 6 pair, both would work with the 8 and the rule. That's a 2 though. Then we get a 4, 5 pair, 3 and a 1, 6 pair, a 4, 5, 7 triple, 5, 7 and 9 up here. There's still quite a bit to do actually. Oh, that 8 is placed 3, 1 and 5 in the column. Oh, this is weird. Okay, that can't be 4. 2, 4, 8, 3, 9, 5, 7. That's 1 or 6, which makes it a pair in the row. Oh, this is 3, 5, 6, 2, 8. So 1 has to be there, 7 has to be there, 4, 9 pair. That's become a 5, 6 down here. This is a 4, 7 pair. That 1, 6 is resolved. We get a 1 there. This has become a 7. 4, 8, 3, 2. So we're going to get a 6 here. 5. Right. 4, 5, 4, 7. All the bottom 3. All the bottom 6 rows are done. That's a 5. So we must be finishing off now. 4, 5. I'm not using the rule anymore. I've done that as far as I can. We get a 5 there. Let's look across the top. 8, 2, 9. 4 is here. That's not even controlling my my mouse very skillfully now, or my arrow keys. There we go though. That does it. 5 minutes 24. That's not too bad. I felt I was floundering around there. Much more so than the last puzzle though. There is a chance the cutoff time was 5 minutes there and I was just not being very good. Now, non-consecutive. Yeah, I quite like that normally, but it can be tough to start. Let's see how it is for a guess. Okay, so let's get cracking. We get a 1 here by Sudoku. 3 and 4 have to be separate down there. That's quite interesting. So 7 goes there. 8 can't be next to 9 or 7. 5 and 6 have to be separated by 2 on this occasion. Now I've spotted some good stuff there early on. That's interesting. 7 and 8 have to be separated up there. Sudoku would have done that. This becomes a 3. That can't be next to 4 or 2. And the rest of the box, actually, 9 can't be next to 8. Yes. When you spot it, this rule set is really helpful when you kind of work out which bits are doing your job. So that has to be 9. Then we've got a 2, 5 pair down here, and 2 can't be next to 1. This is where it gets a bit difficult to read out what I'm seeing, because I'm moving on to the next number while talking, and 5 has to be there. So that does 9. 1, this is an 8 to finish the row. 2 has to chaperone 6 and 7 down there. 8, 5, 2, 3. We need a 1 in one of those two. That's no good. 4 can't be next to 5. Right. 4 there. 4, 7, 5, 2, 8. Where's 4 going to be up here? Don't know. 8, 4, 7. This is a 1, 9, 5 triple. This is 2, 3, 6. And 2 and 3 have to be kept apart. This involves 7 and 8 being kept apart. 9 tells us which way around they are. 2 and 3 being kept apart there. That's a 6. That can't be 5. That's a 1, 9 pair in the column. That's a 3. That's 6. 8 there because it can't be 2. 4 can't be over this side. Or 2. So that's a 2, 4 pair. 8 and 6 fixes 7 and 6. 5 and 4, yes, they're resolved by the 3 in the column. 7 and 1, 2 and 9. Now 1, 5, 9 over here. I'll come back to that. 2 can't be next to 1, of course. 8 and 6 here. 8 can't be next to 9. There's always something going on once you get to this late stage of a puzzle to help resolve every pair or triple. This can't be 5 or 9 just by proximity. And there we go. Now that is going to be a 2 hat time. 2 minutes 45. Wow. Okay, that was quick, but I spotted some useful stuff early on. Keeping 3 and 4 apart, for instance, when they appear down here. And even just that insight was very helpful. I mean, there may be many other ways to approach this puzzle. Right, we should go on to odd Sudoku. So it's going fairly well today. Confident-ish about 2 hat times so far. Now in this, the grey circles all have to be odd numbers. That's all we need to know. Let's get cracking. So, we get 5 there by Sudoku. Right, by the odd rule, that's a 5. Oh my goodness, they're write-ins. This is a 1, 3, 5 set. Yep, they're write-ins now. That 5 looks like it was helpful. Now, that's a 5, 7, 9 set. Good Lord, they can just be done. And this is a 1, 7, 9 set. So that's really what makes this approachable. Basically, we get all these odds in columns as a write-in straight away. Now, that's the easy bit done. 9, 2, 4, 7. What about this? Can't be 1, 7 or 9. This can't be 1 or 5. No. Stop using the rule and do Sudoku. 3, 3. We need a 3 there by Sudoku. 5, 9, 1, 7, 3, 2. Yeah, unsurprisingly, the even digits are going to be harder to place in this puzzle. 3, not sure. 1, 3, 5. So 9 has to be there by Sudoku. 1, 9, 3, 5, 9, 5, 4, 8. Oh, that's a 5. Okay, so this now is 7 or 9 by the rule. 6 is in one of those cells. 8 is in one of those. This is naked, is it? Yes, it is. It's a 1. 1, 7, 3, 6, 5, 4. So that's an 8. 2 and 9 can be written in. That was a very helpful row suddenly. These are 6 and 3. 8 and 4 in column 8. 4, 3, 1, 8. Now 2, 7 and 6. Don't know. 1, 3, 9, 2, 4, 5, 1. So we need a 6 here. We need a 3 in the row. That's got to be there. I'm sure there's more stuff that I'm just not getting here. Right, that is any of 1, 3 or 7. The rule's not helpful in this case. That's a 2, 6 naked pair. Oh, that's quite weird and very helpful. 2, 6. So 4, 8 there. That's 2 or 6. 7, 5, 3, 1. So the 9 in the row is in one of those. 5, 9, 1, 4, 8. There's a 3 in this row to do. Then a 7 in this row somewhere. Now that 3, no, that could have been done by Sudoku, happily enough. 7, 9, 3, 1, 4, 2. 6, 8, and 7 in this row. I don't know how to do those. That one's not a 6 and this one's not a 7. That much I do know. This one, 5, 9, 3, 1, 4, 8, 7, that's 2 or 6. Gosh, I'm having to cycle through the digits in my head constantly. Wow, and it's all slowed down just when I thought everything was going perfectly. I'm having trouble. That's really interesting. Now, come on, think again, Mark. 4, 6, and 8. That's 4 or 8. Those could be any of them. Coming down this column. No, look along this one. 7 is there. Then 2, 4, and 6. One of those two must be a 4, so that's not. Then we need a 5 in the box. That's got to be there. This is 4 or 6. That's 4 or 8. That's a useless triple. This is 2, 4, or 6. This could be any even number. Well, as predicted, the evens are much harder in this puzzle. But I mean, that's hardly an impressive prediction. 3, 1, 4, 6, 5. So 2 and 9. 2 has to be here. Now that's interesting. So that's 4 or 8. This is 7, 8, or 9. I'm sure I know more about 7s there if I thought about it. 1, 3, 5, 7. So we need a 9 in one of those. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to fill in all the even possibilities. That is 4 or 8. Ah, that's a 4, 8 pair in the row. Right. Well, that does do some stuff. So that's not an 8. Now, that is fixed as a 2. That's 4. That's 8. That's 4. That can't be 2. We're on to 4, 6, 8. One of those is a 4. 2, 6, or 8 still here. But surely we've worked out something. That can't be 8. So one of those is a 6, and those can't have a 6 in. That just reduces them to useless triples. 8 is looking at that cell now. Right. 8, 4, 6, 8. Now all the useless triples suddenly become useful instead, which is kind. 6, 2, 8. Must be able to do this 2 and 6, and then we've suddenly just got 6 cells to go. 7, 6, and 7. There we go. Just over 6 minutes. You see, that turned out to be the hardest when it looked at first as though it would be the easiest. That's really interesting. Nice puzzle, Sam. Very good. Giveaway start, and then it gets harder. Very clever. Classic Sam to pull something like that on me. And it could have been just my infirmity, but I don't know. I like that a lot. So a really interesting set of gas puzzles. Definitely genuinely approachable. You just need perseverance if you can't see the next step in these. And really enjoyable. We will be back, as I said, a bit sooner next time with the next gas, but we'll obviously be back with 2 normal Sudoku videos tomorrow, and hope to see you then. Bye for now.